Hey Jacob, hey Andrius, and hello to the rest of the explorers out there in the community. For those of you who don't know me, I'll take this time to introduce myself. I'm Ryan Toohey. I was the winner of the first $700 flight ticket giveaway for the month of January.
My boy, Ryan Toohey. Oh!
And I decided to go to Paris, France and London, England for 1 week beginning tomorrow night. When me and my girlfriend Teresa will board a 6:25 flight from JFK in New York, and we will land in de Gaulle Airport in Paris at around 7:45 in the morning. And then after 3 days in Paris, we will take a train from Paris to London, where we will spend the next 3 days. And then after that, we will take a plane from London's airport, Heathrow, I believe that's the name of it, and we will head back home to New York and JFK. So I am so excited for this trip, and I am so grateful to be given this opportunity. Jacob and Andrius, I want to thank you guys again for giving me this opportunity in the first place, and this absolutely means the world to both me and Teresa, and we are not taking this for granted at all. This is going to be my second time going to Europe. The last time I went, and the only time I went before, was during the spring of 2014, 5 years ago. I was 17 years old, and I went as a part of a class trip, a high school class trip over our Easter break. And me and my fellow classmates, along with a priest and our Italian teacher and some fellow chaperones, we visited 4 cities in Italy. We visited Turin, Venice, Florence, and Rome. And the trip was so incredibly amazing. I enjoyed it so much. Don't get me wrong. However, it wasn't until after the trip that I realized how much it impacted me as a person and how it matured me and how much I just really, I guess, not embraced it enough. I felt like I didn't embrace it enough. I definitely embraced it, but I feel like I could have done a little more there. You know, I should have tried to speak a little more Italian. I should have tried at least a little more Italian foods. You know, I should have, tried and acclimated myself a little more into the Italian culture. But, I was 17, I was naive, I wasn't aware. I wasn't really into traveling at that time. But it was because of the camaraderie of the group and the sights, the sounds, and just being in Italy in general just appealed to me so much that when I got back, I just went, wow, what an unbelievable experience, and I want to carry that mentality into this trip, and I don't want to have any regrets whatsoever once this trip is done. I should also mention that I've been brushing up on my French as much as I can. I'm bringing this little guidebook along with me, or this whole packet I should say. I actually contacted the French professor at my college, and I practiced a little bit of French with her, so some of these things may come in handy. And in addition to all these sayings, I also wrote down some sayings on this piece of loose leaf right here. And yes, so I should also mention that me and Teresa are going to be going with a travel company called Great Value Vacations. And I got the whole itinerary printed out and included in this packet, so this is extremely vital. We're going to need to bring this all around with us. So I put my luggage in the car and my mom drove to New Jersey, where the two of us picked up Teresa, and then we drove for over an hour to get to John F. Kennedy International Airport. Here's the ticket that I was able to get. All thanks to you, Jacob and Andrius. Thanks, guys, again for giving me this opportunity. So we are Group 8, Gate 12, boarding at 5:35, seat 32J. Pretty cool. Alright, so we just got through security here at JFK. Still got about 2 hours before our flight takes off. We're going to be flying American Airlines. And we're going to look for something to eat. So that's us. Here we go. Boarding the plane.
Your job is to oh wait.
Other side. She's trying to copycat me.
Yes, I am.
Here we are. Let's go. Now, everything was going so smoothly at this time. We found our seats and we sat down and we just relaxed and got excited as we prepared for the plane to take off. But then, all hell broke loose. Well, the flight's been delayed. Hydraulic issues. Hashtag life. All experiences are good.
1 hour later.
Okay, so it is now 10 after 8. We were supposed to take off at 6:30, so we've been delayed for about an hour and 45 minutes. And, trying our best to be patient, but it's hard. It's really hard. We haven't moved a centimeter, so, we're just standing, trying to stretch our legs, but, yeah, this is one of the longest, this has been really long. It's one of the longest delays I've ever experienced, so, wasn't what we were hoping to start this trip, but, what are you gonna do? Stuff happens, so, the best we can do is we'll get there, just gotta stay positive. It's hard, though.
1 hour later.
We go from bad to worse. We're deplaning. The crew has to come on the plane and check everything, make sure everything is safe and ready to go. So, God knows how long this is going to take. This is probably going to take over an hour easily. So we may not get in the air till like 9 or probably not till like 10:30 or something like that. So this stinks.
Eventually.
We are officially reboarding, and we are both very exhausted. Alright, well, hopefully we take off, and we'll see you in the AM.
20 minutes later.
And then you get her back, so we're gonna
Well, we're going to be delayed a little bit longer, because someone had a panic attack. Just one of those nights, man. Just one of those nights. As you can see, we finally made it to Paris, and to say this flight was interesting would be an understatement. Oh boy, so much went on during that flight, let me tell you. Teresa can concur.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Poor thing got sick when we landed, so we just want to get out of airports. We're kind of tired of being in them. Alright, just left the airport. We're on our way over to our hotel. It was a crazy night, but we're ready to have some fun. So, let's do this. First time in France. We're ready. Oh, God. Buongiorno, everyone. We finally made it. After a long night, we finally made it to our hotel here in Paris. It's a pretty small hotel, as a matter of fact. Our hotel room is about the size of a college dorm room. But it's good. It's more than enough for both of us, honestly. So we're just glad we got here in one piece. And we can finally start venturing out and exploring the city, which is, what we came here to do. But, yeah, I'll just give you guys a quick little tour of the city with a pretty unique view. So, this is our bed. Pretty standard. Got a nice TV on the wall. Don't know how many channels are going to be in English, though. We got a nice little desk over here. We got side tables with some nice lights that really pierce against the wall. Very bright lights. Got a mirror right here. Hello. This is our bathroom. I haven't really checked the bathroom. Bathroom's actually pretty good. Nice bathroom. Nice shower head. Nice stuff right here.
Explore around.
Now my favorite part, the view.
Yeah, that was great.
It's so bright I can't even really see anything. I can't even see anything. A parking. For those who can't tell, our view's a parking lot, and it's got a nice echo.
Yeah.
So
That's really it.
that's our hotel room. Yep. So yeah, that's basically our hotel room. So it'll be good for the next 3 nights, and yeah, we're gonna soak it up and enjoy it. This pretty girl unfortunately has to wash up because she got sick at the end of the plane.
Yes.
So we'll wait for her to get done, and then we'll finally start venturing out into the city and bring you guys along with us. So this footage was filmed by Teresa. I was too busy getting the two of us lost. I was making us walk around in circles around this part of the city continuously with no sense of direction, and we really had no idea where we were going. Basically where we were trying to get to was a bus stop to pick up some Paris passes, 2-day Paris passes that Great Value Vacations provided us. So basically what these passes allowed us to do was to go into some of the main attractions such as the Louvre, and basically they allowed us to go inside and, you know, look around and, you know, see the place. And, you know, we didn't have to worry about purchasing tickets, and it saved us a lot of time. However, we had a hard time finding this place, and we were asking people left and right, and the French people were so friendly. And that was one of the things that I was a little curious about, was how the French people would react to us Americans, you know, interacting with them. But every single French person who we went up to was so welcoming, so friendly. They spoke English to help us out, and they couldn't have been more helpful. Okay, after over an hour of running around in circles, we finally got our passes. Finally. So we're all set. That was the last thing we needed to do when we got into the city. First, we had to get in there in the first place, had to get to our room, and had to get these passes. Now we're free to do whatever we'd like to do the next 3 days. So we're pumped, and we're starving. We're gonna grab something to eat.
We got snails. We're gonna try and eat them. Yes.
How do I do this?
Don't know. All right. Wait. Do we even? We don't even have our own plates. This is gonna be interesting. We're at the Royal Opera.
I'm gonna go the cheap way.
Just to crack it, he said.
Yeah, to crack it.
Okay, that's probably smarter. All right.
I think it is to crack it. Yeah.
All right. We'll tune back when like he's actually. Oh.
When you finish eating this, so there's no cheeks.
Oh yeah. No bread. Just gonna eat it. We figured out how to get out.
We swallow this because there's no cheap way to get rid of that taste. I'm tasting it full 100%.
Gonna eat the whole thing. Ready?
I'm eating the whole thing.
It's not that big.
Look at me. Look at my freaking hands. Look at my hands.
Oh shit! Just eat it.
Three, two, one. Fine.
How was it? It's good?
It's fine.
All right.
This is another first for me. My first ever duck meal.
Yes.
I'm usually a chicken and beef guy. I've never had duck before in my entire life. She's documenting me eating duck as well. So I guess I'm going to have to dig in first, so let's see.
Well, I haven't had duck in a long time, but it's how it goes. Shit's good.
Look at the head.
Oh, you got the head?
Yep.
Oh, wait, I
See its
zoom in
eye.
on that.
You can see its eye.
You can see its eye. Wait, yeah. Mine's cut up. All right.
Oh, the poor too. Now I feel bad.
Oh my god, you can see the duck face.
Wow, this is a lot different than chicken. Let's try it.
Turkey? I don't know. Let's see how it tastes.
Let's see. There you go. It's a lot like turkey. Not
It's
much
Apparently it's like turkey
Not
or
much
chicken.
different. Very good though. Okay, we just got off the metro, and we're heading for Notre Dame. There it is. There it is.
You can see it. We'll get
In the
that
big-
better
in the
footage of
distance.
it when we get closer.
You can see it in the back.
We made it off the metro to Notre Dame.
You can see,
See when the
there it
cars
is.
move.
And it's missing its famous spire, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
And like inside, you probably can't go inside.
we'll try and get a better look at it. It had been 31 days since the Notre Dame fire on April 15th when me and Teresa visited. We made it.
Yeah, we made it.
Notre Dame. 1 month and 1 day after it nearly burnt down. It's really surreal being here after seeing this on the news. Just really weird being here. So, wish we could go in, obviously, but we can't. No one's gonna be able to go in there for a while. So, it is a beautiful structure, no doubt about it. And it's meant so
One day
much.
I'll be able to go in.
It's meant so much to the city and country, and to many people around the world. This place is the symbol of Paris. We really soaked up all we could around this area, and it was very quiet and very emotional. And I took a lot of pictures, not a lot of video though, not as much as I would normally do, because I was really living in the moment and soaking this up, because you never know, what happens in the future. Like we said, it's very lucky, very fortunate that this place did not burn down, because that was a horrible, horrible fire, and I felt terrible for the city and for its citizens. We continued exploring around Notre Dame and came across a line of bars, stores, and gelato. We took some pictures of us hanging out in the area, which included me posing with Jack Sparrow and some pirates. Actor Macaulay Culkin, the actor who played Kevin McAllister in the Home Alone series, is a resident of Paris, and he did the exact same thing. You tell me, who looks better? Come on, be honest.